Good morning, you guys. I hope you guys are having a great week. We are at Wednesday, hump day, halfway through the week, and I just got done doing some yoga, which is why my hair is all messy, with Beachbody On Demand this morning, which is always great to do first thing in the morning. So I wanted to give you guys a couple exercises that you guys can do at home if you can't get to the gym or you can't get a workout in elsewhere and you want to do some exercises. I want to give you some ideas to do upper body. I've had that request from a couple people. Legs are really easy. Lower body is easy to do at home, and I'll be giving you guys a video on what to do for lower body too. But when you're walking around all day, climbing stairs, lifting things, you're always using your lower body, but we don't always use our upper body. So I want to give you guys some examples of things that you can do for your upper body at home. So here we go. All right, so some of you may or may not have dumbbells at home. If you don't, it's not a bad idea to invest in a pair of dumbbells. You can get them really cheap at Walmart. Five Below has them, and you don't have to have a heavy dumbbell. This one is 3 pounds. You can get a 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound pair of dumbbells. You don't have to have them heavy. They don't have to be heavy at all. In fact, when I teach my bar class and we do our upper body arm sets, we use 2 different weights. We do either 1 and 2 pound weights or 2 and 3 pound weights. And I promise you, by the end of the set, my class is dying. So you do not have to have heavy ones. You can also, if you're like today, you're like, I can't go to the store today to get a set of dumbbells, but I really want to do something with my upper body, you can use a soup can. Okay, usually the weight is right on there. This one's 1 pound, 6 ounces. So this is a pound. You can also use a water bottle, which is about a pound. And if you want to ramp it up, you can also empty a water bottle and fill it up with rocks or sand. And it'll be a little bit heavier for you. So again, you do not have to have heavy weights. Anything between 1 and 3 pounds is totally fine. And you also might find that gripping a wider grip on a soup can or a water bottle is easier for you to hold in your hand. Sometimes if you have a smaller dumbbell, just having a tighter grip might be more difficult for you to do. So you can totally decide which one's easier. So for purposes for today, I'm just gonna go ahead and use a water bottle to show you guys some upper body exercises. Just remember, everything you do on one side, you want to do on the other. So if you have 2 water bottles and you want to do both at the same time, that's fine. Actually, I'll go ahead and use the soup can and the other one to show you guys some bilateral exercises. So what you can do is start with just simple bicep curls, just down and up. So what you want to remember when you're doing bicep curl is you don't want to drop your arm and bring it up. You don't want to just have it flop down. You want to control the weight all the way down, and you're bringing it up slowly. So then you can come to the middle and you can do little pulses. I usually always have music on because then you can pulse to the music and it just kind of makes time go by faster. But if you're counting, you can do like 10 reps of a full curl, and then you can do 20 little pulses. And then you can repeat that. You can do 10 curls and then 20 little pulses. You can also change your grip from here to here, palms facing together, and you can do hammer curls. This will just give you a little bit different feel, work a little bit different part of the bicep muscle, and you can do the same thing. You can pulse up in the middle, and you can bring it down and do full range. Another thing you can do is little sets, like you can do 4 pulses, so you can do 4, 3, 2, and bring it down slowly. 4, 3, 2, and bring it down slowly. Remember, slowly. Don't let it just flop down. You don't want to do that. So the next thing you can do is you can do raises. You can do front straight arm raises, so you can just raise front and lower. Again, controlling on the way down. Don't let it go higher than your shoulder, so keep it right in front of your shoulder and bring it down slowly. You can go up and down, you can go up and hold and bring it down, you can go up and pulse and bring it down. You can come to the side and do lateral raises. Same thing, you can go up and lower, up and hold. You can do circles to the front. You can do circles to the back. I guarantee if you stand here and do 20 circles to the back and then 20 circles to the front and then do 10 side raises and do that again, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh. Okay, and this is just with 1 pound water bottle and a soup can, okay? The other thing that you can do is tricep kickbacks. So if you have a chair, you can put your hand on a chair. Otherwise, you can just lean forward. Don't hunch your back over. Bend at the hips and keep your back nice and flat. And so you can do these with both arms, or you can do one at a time. So you want to make sure that your shoulder to your elbow stays in a nice straight line and still. So when you kick back, you don't want to be driving your shoulder up and down. You want to keep this part nice and straight, pointed to the back of the room, and you're just going to act like this is a fulcrum, like a pendulum, and it's just going to swing. And you're going to kick back straight and back down. Kick back and lower, back and lower. And you can do however many reps you want. You can do 10 reps of this, and then you can hold. You can do little pulses. You can come back down. The other thing you can do is rows. So you can row up, kick back, bring it down, row down, up, back, in, down. And this is going to be a great shoulder workout for you. If you can't lean over, if you have lower back problems, if you don't have a chair and you don't want to get on the floor, you can always put this over your head. Keep the elbows in. So you don't want your elbows out here. You want them nice close to your ears. And you come straight up and down, up and back. If you have a dumbbell, it's nice to hold it this way because it gives you a little bit of a wider elbow. It keeps it perfect next to your head. So down and straight, down and straight. Try not to keep your elbows moving. You don't want them moving back and forth. Keep them nice close to your head, up and straight back. Keep the shoulders away from your ears, so don't get all up here. Shoulders and ears are not friends. Keep them down, up and lower. And you can also pulse. You can pulse here, pulsing and bring it up, pulsing and bring it up. So these are just a bunch of workouts that you can do with a water bottle, a soup can. You can fill a water bottle with sand, rocks, or invest in a couple lightweight dumbbells. They do not have to be heavy. In fact, if you're gonna do side arm raises, I would not do anything more than 2 pounds. This is 3 pounds, and I would struggle with doing full sets of side raises with these. Remember, everything you do on the one side, you gotta do on the other side. So if you only have one weight, make sure you do it both sides. If you have 2, you can do it at the same time. If you have any questions, let me know. But these are some fun things you can do at home. And I'm gonna show you in a second some push-up exercises. So hold on, don't go away. Okay, so if you guys have carpet in your house or a yoga mat, you can do this on hardwood floor too, but it's much easier if you have something cushy for your knees. If you have carpet, that's perfect, and if not, you can use a towel or a pillow too, but sometimes that'll slip out from underneath you on a hardwood floor. So I definitely recommend either a yoga mat or carpet or a rug, something that's not going to move out from underneath your knees and your hands. So here are a couple things that I wanted to show you if you want to do push-ups. So when you're starting out with push-ups, always start out on your knees. Always start out on your knees. Everybody wants to start out on their toes, and this is what happens. They start out on their toes, and they go like this. And their elbows are winging out to the side, which isn't good, or their butt's up in the air, which isn't good. So you want to start out on your knees, and you want to have your hands directly under your shoulders. So how do you figure that out? Well, you can lay down, hands under your shoulders, and push up. And this is exactly where you're going to want your hands to be if you're in a plank or a knee plank, directly under your shoulders. So the first one is going to be tricep push-ups. You do not want your elbows to wing out to the side. You want to keep them straight back, and hugging your rib cage. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna lower and lift. Lower and lift. It's gonna feel weird at first because everybody's used to doing regular push-ups with your hands wide. So you want your elbows to come straight back and lift. As you get lower, okay, elbows are squeezing my rib cage. Okay, you can bring your chest lower to the mat. But to start out, just do small ones and work on your form. When you're ready, you can go ahead and drop one knee and practice them this way, or you can lift both and do a full tricep push-up. However, if you want to do regular push-ups, your hands come wide. So you want them to be wide. Make sure I'm not going to kick my stand there. And you want to make sure that you have a nice wide grip here. And the same thing, start with your knees lower, lower, and push up. They don't have to be big, but make sure that your form is good, your booty isn't in the air, it's nice and flat, and you're lowering and you're lifting. Does that make sense? Here's another fun one that you guys can do. You can do this on your knees. It's a plank walk. This is great for your core and great for your arms as well. So you're on your knees, elbow, elbow, hand, hand, elbow, elbow, hand, hand. You can do this in a full plank too. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Or you can also do that walking in a plank. So here you are in a plank, and you bring your knees in. We call this bear or beast. And you walk out, in and out. You can also drop your knees back to plank, drop the knees, back to plank. But the goal is to try to keep your knees slightly off your mat, keep your back nice and flat, and your body nice and still. What do you guys think? You're gonna give it a try? Give some of these a try today. I did an hour yoga this morning, so my shoulders are a little shaky, but I'm already feeling this. Just in the, 5 minutes that I've been doing that, not even, I'm already feeling it in my shoulders and my core. So you guys should feel that too. Let me know if you try it. Good luck and have fun. Bye.